Achieving nothing, but still happy. What's the secret? The modern myth of more. In a culture obsessed with achievement, where self-worth is measured in milestones, promotions, and productivity, the notion of achieving nothing evokes discomfort. It's seen as a failure, a lack of ambition, a problem to be solved. And yet, countless individuals find themselves exhausted by the constant striving, the never-ending pursuit of better, faster, higher. What if happiness doesn't live at the end of effort? What if the secret to fulfillment lies not in doing, but in being, and not in becoming more, but in letting go? This essay explores the profound realization embedded in a simple but radical truth. You don't need to achieve anything to be whole, content, and deeply at peace. You only need to stop believing that something is missing. Part 1. The Lie of Effort. You were told to do more, but never told to stop. From childhood, we are taught to improve, to hustle, to build a better version of ourselves. But beneath every act of striving lies a silent message. You are not enough yet. Effort becomes a disguise, masking the insecurity that who we are here and now is insufficient. We polish mirrors that reflect only confusion. We mistake the fog for a destination. We become caught in the illusion that peace lies just beyond the next success. But what if the need for effort is itself the block? What if trying harder makes it harder? Behind every movement is stillness. Behind every strategy is silence. What remains when you stop managing, planning, self-fixing? That unmoving thing is not a future version of you. It is what you've always been, and you never lost it. Part the second. The search is the storm. The one doing the seeking is just a habit made of thought. In spiritual traditions, seekers are encouraged to search within, but even that search can become a trap, a storm disguised as serenity. The harder you search, the more you strengthen the belief that what you want is elsewhere. When you seek peace, you create the very tension you want to dissolve. The seeker becomes the obstacle. The act of looking implies distance, but awareness is not distant. It's here, now, before the search begins. The key is not to find awareness. It's to notice that it's never left. You don't need to become aware, you already are. What clouds this recognition is the belief that you must earn it. Part the third. The fog was never the goal. You've searched with tension in your jaw, eyes locked on something imagined just ahead. The imagined future is a trap, the perfect version of you, the moment when everything will make sense, the success that will finally justify your existence. But that future never arrives. It's a mirage that vanishes as you approach it. The fog is not the path, it is the distraction. Behind it lies what you've always had but forgot to value: presence. No argument with your mind is needed, no upgrade, no fixing. The thoughts that claim you are broken are habits pretending to help. They live only through your belief. When you stop feeding them with attention, they fade. And in that fading, nothing is missing. Part the fourth. The illusion of control. You try to hold your experience like it's a thing that can be managed. We're taught to manage life like a system, to optimize, hack, schedule, and control it. But life isn't a machine. It's a breath, a river, a cloud. It can't be held. It moves through you, whether or not you chase it. What breathes you does not need your input. Your heart beats, your lungs fill, your mind thinks. Control is an illusion, a sensation created by thought, not an actual steering wheel. The more you try to control your thoughts, the more entangled you become in them. Let them pass like weather. You don't own them. They aren't you. They are within you, not the other way around. Part Fee. You were never missing. You are not inside them. They are inside you. Thoughts scream urgency. They say, you're behind. You need to do more. You're not good enough. But these are not facts. They are noise fragments dressed as identity. You don't need to answer them, just watch. Every question collapses when it is seen clearly. The questioner itself is a thought pretending to be someone, and when it's seen through, it disappears. You can't find peace by becoming someone else. You find it by dropping the belief that you ever lacked it. What remains when thought falls silent is not emptiness, it's clarity, presence, and peace. Part the sixth, absence, reveals presence. Stillness isn't a goal, it's the absence of pretending to move. You've spent your life trying to be a better version of yourself, but what if you aren't a version at all? What if you are the screen on which all versions appear? What if presence doesn't need to be earned, achieved, or deserved, but simply noticed? There is no final click, no dramatic epiphany. Presence doesn't reveal itself through fireworks. It's revealed when effort falls silent. The puzzle was never missing pieces. It was built on the belief that something was incomplete. Let that belief dissolve, and there is no puzzle, only presence. Part the seventh, freedom from the loop. The belief in progress is a looping hallway. Self-improvement can be a loop. Each step forward is followed by another demand for progress. Each breakthrough soon feels like a baseline. The hallway never ends because the one walking it is the same voice that built it. No effort within the loop can end the loop. The loop ends not when it is completed, but when you stop believing it's real. You are not a project. You are not broken. You are not behind. These are just ideas. When seen for what they are, words, they lose their grip. Part the eighth, the end of becoming. You are not a summary, not a sentence, not a project under construction. The deepest freedom lies in the realization that you have nothing to become, not because becoming is bad, but because it's unnecessary. Who you are is not a process. It is this, the awareness reading these words. There's no need to fix the silence, no need to upgrade your being. The work ends not when you finish it, but when you see that it was never required. No final thought will complete you. No last word will explain you. No external validation will reveal what was already here. Part the ninth, living without a script. When pain comes, it doesn't ask who you are. When you stop interpreting every emotion, you stop turning life into a story. And when there's no story to protect or promote, there is only the pure experience of being. Let fear rise and fall. Let thoughts pass without building identities around them. Presence doesn't mean controlling your state. It means letting go of the need to label it. This honesty isn't something to achieve. It's what remains when you stop pretending. When you stop trying to be anything, you remember you are already everything you need to be. Conclusion: what was never missing? You don't need to make this yours. Let it dissolve the one who wanted it. The secret to being happy while achieving nothing is not a trick or a technique. It's a truth so quiet it's often missed. You are never missing anything. Let the noise pass. Let the effort fall away. What remains is not laziness. It's not passivity. It's not giving up. It's freedom, the kind that doesn't need achievement to be real. You are not your thoughts. You are not your efforts. You are not your story. You are the space that makes all those things possible. You don't need to climb higher. You only need to sit down, be still, and notice nothing was ever wrong.